Boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, children of all ages, it's your boy Anubis bringing you finally a new video here today, probably long awaited, and just you guys been anticipating and wondering what's going on with me, what's going on with my Twitch channel, have I officially quit Twitch and YouTube? Not quite yet, but that's not what I'm here to talk about here today, guys. Today, what I'm here to talk about is something I noticed and that I've been noticing but never really hit me until today. So today is actually Saturday. When you guys are watching this, it's probably gonna be a Monday. I went to go see Logan here over the weekend, being Saturday today, and I was watching the movie. Very good movie. Recommend you guys go see it, check it out for yourselves if you haven't already. But I went to go see the movie. At the end of the movie, watched the credits, and then as the lights came on and I looked around me, and I was about to pull out my cell phone, and I look around me, and literally half the theater has their cell phone out, commenting probably about the movie or texting their friends. I even saw some people that were sitting next to me texting people that were literally only a couple seats down from them, or people that were literally right next to them talking about the movie or just making jokes about whatever. And it just really hit me, and I put my cell phone away because it hit me that we truly are, as a society, as a world of enlightened people, enlightened races, of people with such high intellect and so much intelligence and with so much knowledge and power and ability to communicate in so many different various ways. And it really hit me that the fact that we are so disconnected from each other. We are so lazy and just so sometimes, I can't really begin to describe it. I guess incompetent as the closest word I can think of at the moment. That, and I mean that in a way that we, take the time to post things on social media, to talk about our everyday lives as I do, as other many YouTubers do, to invite strange and random people into our lives to try to, grow something, to also draw new people into our lives, to make new friends. For whatever reasons we do it, for whether it's fame, stardom, new friends, relationships, attracting the opposite sex. There's many different reasons why we, reach out through social medias and through our technological advances, such as cell phones, computers, tablets, so on and so forth. And it's really disheartening to see how actually disconnected we are. Even though we have all these means of reaching each other and contacting each other and communicating with each other, we are still so very distant that people even sitting right next to each other are texting each other, or people that are only maybe like 2 or 3 seats down are texting each other when they could easily verbally communicate. And we do this in our everyday lives, and I'm sure many of you guys do it yourself. I do it myself. Like I said, I was gonna pull up my phone and like make a comment on Facebook about the movie and just kind of briefly talk about how I felt about the movie, and then after quickly kind of looking around, realized that like I didn't want to do that. I didn't want to be like everybody else. I want to be this mindless automaton with no real thoughts, with no real feeling, no real action. I just felt like at that moment I was pre-programmed and just doing what everybody else is doing. In a sense, that's what I have been doing with my Twitch, with my YouTube, basically trying to grow my brand and doing whatever every other YouTuber and Twitch streamer has done already, that has, become successful, that has grown, and has done everything I've done or spoke everything about I've spoken about already. And today, I'm not really trying to do this to really get any more fame or any kind of reaction. I just kind of wanted to vent and really talk about my experience today. And I don't really care if this video gets 0 views. I don't care if this video doesn't get any likes, it doesn't get any shares. That's not what this video is about here today. Today is just mostly about me venting, really. I just wanted to see how many other people could relate and feel the same way I do about how disconnected our society is, even though we have so much technology and so much advancement in things that are meant to connect us and bring us closer together as a whole, as a human race. And yet these things are actually bringing us further and further and further apart, to such extremes that we can't even say hi to the person next to us anymore. We feel the need to have to text them or kick them or Snapchat them, or every other means but actual interaction. without actually being face to face with that person, just saying hi. We find that such a challenging thing to do every day, and it's sad. It's sad that it's come to that. That coming from a guy myself, an older gentleman than most of you guys who watch my videos, coming from a world where we grew up with the pagers and beepers and things of that nature were the first hottest things of technology, the first ways of communicating. And then the first cell phone and the first text message and the first little cell phone game, the snake or whatever, slither or whatever you want to call it. And to see that technology has evolved, and it's become great, and it's been such a way of outreaching to a broader audience, a broader crowd, a broader spectrum of people. And it's wonderful that we can do that. By the same token, it's sad that some of us, are so glued to the technology that we forget to take a look around at the world around us, the beauty of nature, the sunlight in our faces, the cold just nipping at your skin, or the warmth of your day, of the sun shining on you, to the feel of your clothes against your skin as you walk or as you sit or as you just lay in bed. We forget to enjoy the small little sensations that life has to offer us, the small little pleasures that still exist with around our small space or around our whole ecosystem. We forget to take a moment just to go for a walk through the woods, smell nature, smell all the smells that come with being in the woods and being around maybe a lake or other animals or just other people walking along with you. The real interaction, the real bond that you can form by just actually talking to someone, by actually verbally communicating face to face, and actually be able to maybe even just shake someone's hand, the texture of someone else's skin, their smell on your skin, now your smell on their skin, the gentleness or the roughness, the coarseness of another person's hand against yours. It is just mind-boggling, the things that we take for granted, the things that we have forgotten about as a human race, since we have become so technologically advanced and become so trapped in this way of thinking and following each other as mindless drones and robotic in nature. And it's disappointing that we've come so far, but now have gone so far back as well within ourselves and how we communicate and how we approach people. We have all these dating apps, all these social media sites, all these wonderful things that are supposed to help us connect and find new things, find people of like-mindedness, find people of like nature, find people that you can eventually maybe hopefully spend the rest of your life with, things that we all are hopeful for, and we take a lot of it for granted, and then we take a lot of it not for granted. We use it to our fullest extent by posting pictures of our dog or cat or pictures of our new sneakers. Like, I really don't even understand the concept of people doing that, posting your clothing or your sneakers. I honestly don't give a damn that you have the newest fucking Yeezys or the newest Jordans, or you got a new fucking Yankees ball cap, or you got the newest Xbox S, or I forget like the small things in life. And like I said, I'm guilty of doing the same thing. I'm not saying I'm better than any of you, that I haven't done any of these things. I'm taking pictures of all the new stuff I get as I get new stuff, and I do that because an aspect and thinking of trying to also get sponsorships and partnerships with these companies to further my career and to help me grow and to also make some money on the side while I do what I love. But the same token, to also kind of reciprocate some financial aspect to it. And it's disappointing that even I have stooped to this level, and I look at myself and I kind of like find a little bit of disgust in myself that I've stooped to this like-mindedness that the whole world is stuck in. And it's kind of disgusting if you really think about it. You guys take a long, hard look at yourself and look around you. Look at the people around you. Look at how many people are just stuck and glued with their cell phones in their hands and just walking down the street, passing by 100 people easy every day and never saying a word to anybody. And people like me complaining about not finding friends or not finding love and feeling so alone. because I disconnect myself with the people around me. I pass up so many people I can make friends with or have potential relationships with because I'm stuck in this virtual world of, communication and dating apps and social media, and I've disconnected myself from reality, and I've got stuck in this fantasy world of technology and advancements and all these wonderful things that are popping up in my face and distract me from all the beauty and things and possibilities around me. And I want you guys just to take a moment, man. Take a day, take a few days to break away from technology. Leave your phone at home, let it die. Give it to your mom, your brother, somebody. Go hide it somewhere from yourself, and leave a note with your mom saying, "Hey, the note saying I hid my phone in the fucking air duct." I don't know. Do something that'll break you away from modern technology and take a moment just to enjoy the scenery around you. Go up to somebody you thought you would never say hi to before and just say hi to them. Just start a conversation. You never know what you actually might have in common with somebody just because maybe they don't look like somebody that would enjoy the same things you do, or they don't look pleasant to your eyes. We gotta stop being so shallow minded and stop being so narrow minded and having this tunnel vision and learn to broaden our horizons, broaden our aspects on life and people and ourselves. And I hope that you guys take this message to heart. It's not meant to really beat up any individual. I'm mostly beating myself up because I see today, really just came to light. And I've always seen it, I've always observed it, but never truly let it sink in, never let it truly hit me like it did today. And I don't know why it hit me like this and why this came out today, but today was a day of just looking at myself and looking at the people around me and realizing that it is sad and we are so disconnected, and I feel like slowly but surely we're falling apart. Like, we're disintegrating. We're not taking advantage of our true potential and everything around us, all the potential around us. And so many people are unhappy with their lives, so many people are unhappy with their connections in life and the people they're connected to in life, and it's because they're disconnected. They're ranting and raving and whining and crying on social medias and on Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, whatever, and not really going to their loved one or going to their family or going to their friend or just even going outside, going for a walk to clear their mind, or just sitting down and not touching anything technological and just crying. Just take a moment to just cry, let it all out. Just think of the saddest thing you think of, just cry, even if you aren't in the mood to cry. I would suggest that you try to make yourself cry. Try to find a reason to cry just to help relieve some of that tension, that stress, that loneliness that we've all been feeling, that we all have occasionally. And so take a moment to realize that you're not alone. You're really not as alone as you think you are, that there are hundreds of thousands of people all around you each and every day that you don't even take the moment to say hi to, that you don't even take a chance to get to know, just because they look different, because they look mean, because they don't look attractive enough. You never know what lies underneath all that. You got to peel back the layers and take a chance and take the time to really observe everything around you and all of its beauty that is there, just waiting for you to reach out and grab it. You guys, take advantage and take a moment to just take a break from technology. Take a break from all the things that may be electrical. Take a break from TV, your cell phone, the computer, whatever it is, your tablet. I don't care what it is, your beeper, your pager. If you're still on that craze, take a moment. Just go outside. Leave everything behind. Leave all technological things behind. Just bring a watch with you so you can keep track of time, so that way, you don't get lost. Because once you get out there and you really put yourself out there and envelop yourself in the world around you, the time just disappears, and you don't even realize that you spent maybe like 4 or 5 hours just walking around or just sitting in a park and observing the birds and the trees and the leaves falling and all the people walking around stuck to their cell phones and crashing into things or almost getting hit by a car. The funny things that you can see when you take a moment to really observe everything around you guys. Just take a moment. And that's all I ask you guys to do. And even nobody watches this video, hopefully somebody one day will watch this video and take what I say to heart and just take a moment of their day to relax and take a break and really surround yourself in the world that you're in, not the technology of the world that you're in. Take a moment to just say hi to your neighbor, even if you see them. Take a moment, just a moment. Doesn't have to be long. Take at least a minute though, at least a minute out of your 24 hours in your day, and just take a moment to just observe everything around you, every detail, from maybe a hole in the wall to a spider crawling in the corner of your room that you never saw before because you just don't pay attention to your room that much because you're always involved in watching TV or on your cell phone or playing a game on your computer or on your Xbox or whatever. Take a moment and let the world around you consume you and enjoy it. It is a wonderful feeling. I hope you guys enjoyed today. That's all I got for you guys here. And as always, guys, remember to stay cool, be cool, give respect, and you will get respect in return. Peace. I love you guys.